One thing about sports, it can weed out the real from the fake. What do I mean by that? I don't watch baseball. I don't watch golf. I don't watch hockey. So I'll never get on here and pretend to act like I know what I'm talking about when it comes to hockey, baseball, or golf. I will sound like a bozo. To me, when you speak on topics or sports that you don't watch, it makes you a bozo. So it kills me when dudes start talking about basketball or talking about certain players and certain teams, but they never watch the games. They never watch the footage. All they watch is highlights from ESPN and they act like they know everything that they're talking about. That's one thing I like about basketball. As soon as you open your mouth, I'm talking about as soon as you open your mouth about basketball, whether you want to debate something with me, I know exactly whether you know what you're talking about or not right away, off the first 20 or 30 seconds from the time you open your lips. I had dudes come to me with conversations, wanted to kick it, talk about sports, and it kills me because I like the person, but the person is a bozo because they don't know what they're talking about. They sit there and they watch ESPN highlights every other day, maybe every 2 days, and then pretend they know they're talking about basketball. You don't know what you're talking about. You only watch highlights. How many times have you guys watched a game? And I'm talking about from start to finish, where the game may have started off as a blowout. They've been blowing out the team the whole game, and right at the end, maybe 2 minutes or 3 minutes in the fourth quarter, the other team comes back. They still lose. They'll probably lose by 10, but they were down 40 the whole game. The highlights don't show you that. The highlights just show you the score. They just show you the great moments of the game to entice you. So you cannot speak about a team or a player when you only saw the highlights of the game. It doesn't make any sense. You're a casual fan, and I hate casual fans because y'all sound stupid. So let me go back to my other point. When I had a conversation with a brother, and he wanted to talk about the Bulls. So I let him talk about the Bulls. And the first thing he said out his mouth was Derrick Rose. You lost me right there. After that point, once I realized that you're a bozo and you don't know what you're talking about because you're talking about Derrick Rose, a guy that hasn't been on that team in years, but you're bringing him up to me in 2020 about the Bulls, it automatically lets me know that you don't know what you're talking about. You're not in tune with sports. You're just trying to be cool or something. You're doing it for social media. I don't gotta pretend for social media to talk about sports. I'll never get on here, even though I watch football and I watch it from time to time, I'll never get on here with a topic about football saying the Jets need to hire this person or fire this person. What am I talking about? I don't watch football. All I know is what they post on Bleacher Report or the little bit of highlights that I see from time and time again, but I don't watch it. I don't care for it. So if I get on here talking about football, it's fake. It makes me phony. So I hate having conversations or seeing posts or different statuses about basketball players or basketball teams from people that don't watch the games. You don't watch any basketball games, but you got so much opinion, so much to talk about. How can we have a conversation or a debate about a player or a team when you don't watch it? You understand what I'm saying? The casual fan gotta go. He's got to go. We know as basketball fans, real basketball fans, you cannot open your mouth on certain topics or certain players because you're going to expose yourself. And that's what most of you are doing. You're exposing yourself. You're showing your lack of knowledge. I don't claim to know everything when it comes to basketball. I'll be a bozo for saying that. I don't claim to know every stat or every history of every player to go back from the 1980s to 1970s about every basketball player. I don't know everything. But I don't pretend to know everything. And I don't act like I know everything. I don't sit there and look at a few highlights on ESPN and then get on here and start talking. That sounds crazy. If I start talking about something, it's because I know what I'm talking about. And it's just my opinion, which is fine. It's not fact. I don't speak all facts on here. I speak for my opinion. But when I talk about something, best believe I'm talking about it because I know about it. It's my passion. It's what I feel. It's from the heart. Stop watching ESPN and start talking about teams and players when you don't know jack about them. You looking up stats, you looking up little stats and scoreboards, and you trying to put together the pieces, and by that you forming a conclusion. Your conclusion is wrong. Go back and watch the game. Watch the entire game. You flip-flop on channels. You channel surfing while the game is on. You on your phone. You're looking at Instagram. You're looking at posts on social media. There's no way you was watching the game. But at the end of it, you wait for Charles and Shaq to talk about it, and that's your information. That's what you got to run with. You don't even know what you're talking about.